So you want to close deals on Instagram. Maybe you are a business owner in Fort Collins. Maybe you're a business owner somewhere else, but you found this video and you're looking to get more customers and grow your business using Instagram. So let me try and see if I can paint your situation right now. You are a local business owner. You want to grow and get more customers, but you're feeling a little bit stuck with your marketing. You've might have spoken to a few marketing agencies. Maybe you haven't talked to any. Maybe they just downright confuse you and you feel that you're wasting your money and you don't get any results from them. You might have run ads in the past. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you've thought about running them. But ultimately, your current situation and your current marketing solution isn't bringing in the amount of customers that you want it to. Let me paint a quick picture as to the landscape of local marketing right now. On Google, it is incredibly crowded for any industry. Pick any industry. I could search it on Google right now and find minimum 20 competitors that have a solid reputation and have a decent chunk of reviews. It is incredibly hard to stand out on Google these days. It is a pay-to-play game. All of the results at the top are paid. You have your Google search ads, you have your Google guaranteed ads, and then you have your organic Google businesses, and then you have where everything that SEO funnels into. So SEO is like, in my opinion, SEO is obsolete because it is so far down on the totem pole when you search any services now. The other problem with Google is that this is how you attract price shoppers, and this is how you attract people who are just going down the line and checking out different people. They don't know who you are. They're just searching for services and they don't know why they should choose you. They have no idea why they should trust you. And you're just one business in a stack of 50 other businesses on this list. This is where you can stand out and get way more customers on Instagram. Now you might be saying, well, oh, everybody's on Instagram too. Well, yes, a lot of businesses have created an Instagram account, but most likely in your industry, a majority of the competition are posting pictures like this. And this might be you too, where you're posting these graphic static images and, they don't bring any business. They don't convert. They're really, honestly, in my opinion, just a little bit of a waste of time because of the fact that you're putting, your time into creating these things and it's not doing anything for your business. You might be in a position where you're posting videos of yourself. That's great, but that's also middle funnel. That's not going to bring in new business. That's not going to bring in new customers. What will is creating a high quality local ad. And I'm going to explain to you how you should structure this ad to actually bring in business because a lot of people make a lot of mistakes when they're running their ads. First things first, you need to have a hook, which brings in your ideal customer. And you don't do this by saying, let's say you're a plumber. You don't say, hi, I'm Bobby. I'm a plumber. No one cares. Like, no offense. And this is me I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is not me to be harsh, but no one cares. They're scrolling. They don't care about, hi, I'm Bobby. They don't care about, hi, I'm Jack. They care about themselves and how can you help them? That's just what it is. That when people are scrolling, they care about themselves. Can you entertain me? Or you have something funny for me? Do you have something of value for me? I don't care about you. That's what it is. That is what it is. You know what I mean? And for example, you came into my funnel and you're watching this video because you came in for my ad. If I came and slammed down on this rock and said, I'm Andrew, I make videos and help businesses grow, you guys would swipe right away. You would not care. I mean, maybe a couple of you would stick around, but vast majority of you would swipe away. You'd be like, who is this dweeb? Why is he talking to me? And you'd be right, because I am a dweeb. But I am a dweeb that knows a little bit about Instagram and how to close deals in it, so stay with me. So you have your hook, you call out your customer. If you're an esthetician, you talk about women in Fort Collins, call out them first. And then you describe their pain, explain how you can help, and then have one call to action at the end of the video. This is where I see a lot of people, they'll put like their phone number, their email, they'll say follow. Like, you just need one thing at the end of the video for people to do. And guys, with this video, spend some time on it. Spend time on the scripting, spend time on the filming, do a lot of takes, make sure you like the takes, make sure it's a piece of content that you really love and feel comfortable pushing out, because this is going to go to thousands of people in the area. After you get that filmed, if you have not created organic content where you talk about what you do, you talk about your process, you talk about how you can help people, you need to have that content on your page. I've seen so many people waste so much money because they start running an ad and they're running an ad to a dead page that has no content on it. There's a guy I talked to recently. I really hope he comes on. He installs saunas in people's backyards and he started running an ad to a dead page. It had 2 posts on it. That's just going to be wasting money. You know what I mean? You're just going to be wasting your money at that point. So you if you want to make the most out of your ads, you have to have a high quality ad. You have to have content that nurtures people once they come over to your profile, because they're going to check you out and see, is this someone I want to do business with? After you have created this content and you have a solid looking profile that's ready to launch and ready to go, that is when you boost your reel. My clients, I have them boost it continuously at a $20 a day minimum. That's minimum, by the way. It should be higher than that. And you might be thinking, that's a lot of money to be spending on ads. It is a lot of money to be spending on ads if they're not working and not bringing in any business. But if you have a system that's bringing in business and actually generating income and bringing customers in the door, this might be a gut check, reality check for you, but that's actually a really, really low budget in the grand scheme of Meta. Now you want to create an audience. You want to make sure that your audience is local, obviously, because you're serving local people. And you don't want to go too far with it. Now, this is going to depend on your industry. If you're a roofer and you serve for 50 miles, your radius is going to be bigger than a barber who only is targeting people who will only want to drive, 10, 15 minutes to get their haircut max. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you're choosing your radius based off of your industry and how far people are willing to go for your services, or how far you service people. Turn Advantage Plus off. This is Meta trying to mess with your ads by trying to, find your audience and create your audience. And they're going to find people in different areas that aren't your area. It's just just turn it off. My advice to you is just turn it off. They're going to try and AI find your audience and AI twist your creative. Just turn it off. After you set this up and publish it, once the leads start flowing in, and leads will start flowing in because now you have a high quality creative and now you have, content that builds trust, and your profile looks vastly different than anyone else in the area. You're going to reach out to all your new leads and create a follow-up system and be relentless with your following up. People are busy these days. You know what I mean? Like a DM is nothing to anyone. You know how many inboxes? I realized I was taking a look the other day. I probably have like 15 inboxes between email, Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, whatever it is. Like people are busy. So if you think that one message means anything, you're ridiculous. Once people, start to come into your ecosystem, people are going to start to know and trust you. And instead of being one in a stack on Google, you're now a recognizable, reputable business in the area that people actually know. They feel like they know you at that point. It's kind of crazy. So I want to give you guys a peek through the curtain as to how marketing agencies work and how you can burn through a lot of spend. How marketing agencies work is they will basically give you an ad budget, and they'll charge a management fee, which will either be a, flat rate, or it will be a percentage rate of all of your ad spend that you're spending on your videos, on your creatives. The problem with this is, first and foremost, you're spending money on these graphic posts that look like garbage and don't separate you from anyone. The other problem is that as much as you grow, the more that you put into your ads, the more that you spend on ads, you are going to be paying them more. You're going to be paying them more every time that you grow. Here's the biggest issue with all this is that you don't really own your marketing and you don't really know what's going on in your account. You might in some situations, but in a lot of situations, marketing agencies have their own agency account where they own everything. And so if there's ever a split, or if you guys ever break apart, you don't own anything. And you have to start from scratch and find a new marketing solution. If you don't want to deal with all of that, and you know that you want this system, but you know that you might want some help with it, you think that there might be some areas where things can fall through the cracks, because there are a lot of areas where, we spend a lot of time on our scripting. We spend a lot of time on our filming, getting the right angles. We spend a lot of time with coaching our clients on what content to post after the ad is live. If you want assistance with all of that, we'd love to help you. We implement an entire system on your account so that you own your marketing, and we create content for you. We create the ad, we create the organic content as well. And we teach you how to run everything so that you can own everything. If that's of interest to you, would love to set up a time to talk. Reach out to me on my Instagram account and my direct messages, and we can get started soon.